And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Carnage Wolf back here. Go ahead, go over your rival All-Stars and my right-hand man, Gamma. Gamma, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great today. We're going to watch this nice, fun Rivals All-Star game. So why don't you hit us up with who's playing?
All right. Like I said before we go into this thing task for this, because if he wasn't here, listen, it wouldn't even be like this. We'd be looking at the cards the entire time. But first, in the soul side, we got D-Matt from the Forest. And then next behind him, because the Pesius won't be here, in for him would be Jack. And then right behind him would be S Teddy, or going steady. Yeah, my bad. I always call him S Teddy. That's all me. But D-Matt has a 92.5 RPV. S Teddy has a 81.4 RPV, and Jack has a 75.6 RPV. So I think this solo side looks pretty good. They're pretty solid. They're gonna be pretty good on terms of at least being able to rotate with people and things like that. But other than that, I think losing the Peskies might have a little bit to go into that, because Pesky is pretty good. But let's hurry up and go on down to the Lunar side. We have just Laben from the Italian Battalion. We have Donkmedaddy from the Bear Dance, so I can never say that with a straight face. And then we have DribblingPenguin from Vincanus, which is the llama people. I call them the llama people. But Laben has 100.6 RPV, and let me tell you, folks, that is probably one of the most staggering stat lines, is to have 100. We're here 90s, 95, 6, and 7, but once you hit that 100, listen, you might even jump 2 tiers up. Then we have Donkmedaddy at 80.2, and then Penguin 78.2. And listen, I played against all three of these people repeatedly in the Lunar side, and I played against them in scrims, and they're annoying, but they can say the same about me since I do demos. But listen to all that. Listening to all that, sorry, something came up on my Discord and blocked everything out. But Gamma, how do you feel about this?
I'm feeling great about this. I've personally never seen any of this tier play because I'm not in this tier, but I just know a couple of the players, and I think it's going to be a fun matchup seeing the Lunar side go against the Solar side. But 100 SBV, that's crazy to me. Like, I hit 60. I don't know how anyone hits 100.
And then move on to the overall MVP. So let's go over this overall MVP. Just Laben is the overall MVP. As we can see, look at the stat sign. 60 games played, 40 games won, 25 MVPs, which means almost every time they win, look at the top of the leaderboard. That's them. 72 goals, 25 saviors, 7 hat tricks, a 66.7% win percentage. And when they shoot, they score with a 38.30% shot rate, with 43 assists, 188 shots, and 142 saves. And just like we talked about Anti on the other side for Mir, we're going to be looking at just Laben being all over the field today. Again, we have anything to say about that stat line? Say all this? I can see why it is over 100 with Laben.
This is just breathtaking to me, looking at a 66% win rate. I've personally almost never seen that from any player in my tier, because I'm just in the tier below, and seeing that 66% win rate, like, that's crazy to me. I don't know how Laven does it, but I mean the Mazda Marauders, like, I guess they're just the best team just because of Laven. I don't know, but
we just call them the Laben Marauders, just Laben, all Laben. But we got the players in. I think they're ready to go. So let's see if we go ahead and get them going. But yeah, like I said, I play against them multiple times. Pretty much everybody. I think I've seen Teddy or Steady multiple times. So it gets a little bit annoying. Steady's really good at staying upfield and things like that. So when he's upfield, he gets the redirects and everything is just gonna be usually is on target. But we are driving from Premier to Arrival, so I don't think of a lot of things of being consistent. At times, we're looking pretty good at Arrival, and then next we're about the same as Amateur, and Jack is going to put one in the upper 90. I think today is just super sub day. With RLCS, when they put in the subs, it's just super sub today, Gamma.
Man, just the sub coming in, showing up the whole lobby on the first kickoff, like, that's, oh my goodness. Let's see what the second kickoff goes into.
Second kickoff, Steady's up. DribblingPenguin is going to throw it straight across. Jack's going to go for a control. Bounces off his head. Donkmedaddy's right there. Donkmedaddy's going to look for it. Gets a bump. Goes up. Tries to contest Steady, but Steady's going to put it back down. Laben's going to go for it. Going to put it off to the side wall. Laben's going to go up the side wall. Going to have Jack go up, but Jack's going to knock it out of the air. Here we go. D-Max got enough boost. No, looks like he ran out. Dribbling Penguin's just gonna float in the air. And let me touch a little bit on, to me, how big the gap is and what a goal from
We got
D-Max.
Matt with the best shot of his life right there. Like such
D-Max
an
shooting
easy
straight down the
line
middle.
up for this. Look at this, straight in the middle.
I can't tell if that was a ghost touch or not from Steady, but hey, we're gonna keep rolling. We don't talk about that one. But yeah, let's go over a little bit about rivals. So these players are usually more mechanical than your average rival player. I like to consider myself a rival player. Every now and then I do something decent. But these players have complete air control. They pretty much know how to rotate, and they also, one thing about them, almost no ball is out of their reach depending on how good the shot or good the pass is. And, you know, this is why they're here, and it looks like the solar side is just going to keep hammering away at them.
We got Steady with the third goal of the game one. Like, I don't know what blue team is going on. I guess they need to get warm a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting a little bit warm. They're sitting on the board with 26, 14, and 8. It's a little warm, but we don't count these first games. Everybody knows in RSC the first game doesn't really matter. We're all just now getting on. Our scrims might not have been that good, all of that. But right now for the Soul side, all three have goals, and Jack hasn't sit. Oh my goodness! And we're just gonna keep going.
We got Steady with the goal 4. It's 0-4. It's not even 3.5 minutes yet. I don't know how this game's gonna turn out, but it's not looking good for blue right now.
If any of them are in the Twitch channel right now, go ahead and put it in there, because it seems like they were listening to me talking about, you know, the MVP hype of Laben, and Solar just wants to remind them that this is a team game. Not one player is just going to shut them down here. We'll go again. Jack with another shot. D-Mat's going to go to the side. He's looking for a middle pass. He's going to slow it down. Gets a 50, but that 50 goes in favor of the blue team. DribblingPenguin's going to sit on the side wall. He's just going to sit there. He's going to sit there. He's going to go for a dribble. Almost dunks one. Laben's going to put one back in. Laben said, hold the phone. We still got 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 24 seconds, but we're going to round it up. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get back into this. And listen, if you treat it like it's a ranked game, they probably would already forfeit. But right here, they got to go through the entire game.
We got Laben with the 5th goal. They're gonna start their comeback over here. We got Laben with the super scorer of their team, and it just shows right there.
So Gamma, overall, what do you think the blue team needs to do besides, you know, winning 50s? Because it looks like that's going to be one of their key things right there, as we saw with Laben getting that goal in.
I'm not personally seeing too much. I think they're all playing really well. Maybe get a good pass play going here, and they could get some better goals.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully the pass plays start going down, because these teams, most of them have a pretty good assist record behind them. Yes, they score a lot of goals for their teams, but again, usually some of those goals come off from their own teammates, and the orange team is just hammering away at the net. It looks like the game plan is we're just going to keep shooting until something goes in or they give us the ball back. And here we go. Another shot's going up, but Dribbling's going to go up high. We got a double commit to the side. Can Dribbling get back to it? And he does, but Steady's going to shut him down. Steady staying on the ball. Steals 100, and Orange is just going to keep going. But we got a trading demo. Jack with a whiff, but he only had 0 boost.
We got a nice blue possession for a little bit. Let's see what they can do with it. Oh, D-Matt got a...
The orange team is not going to let them out. Jack is sitting at 505 points. He has 2 goals, 2 assists, 1 save, 4 shots. And let me tell you, it has to be Super Sub Saturday, because, listen, they are stepping up and they are showing out today.
We got Laben with the dunk. It's on the orange side of the field right now. Let's see what they can do. Oh, no one's going for the ball right now. Maybe Jack can get a good airplay and dribble and miss. Laben with the denial. We got Matt again in the air. Let's see what he can do.
Well, for the flip reset, does the rival know how to do it? He's gonna go for the dunk. D-Matt was trying to show something out of here. So let's go on a little side quest real quick, Gamma. When you're down 1-5, what are you usually thinking?
I'm thinking a minute 30. Like, I'm just hoping to score 2 more goals in the end of the game, just to make myself feel better. But I don't know how they're holding up, being down by 4 with a minute and a half left.
I feel that, yeah. Once I see that 1-5, got like a minute 30, I'm not even thinking about winning. I'm just thinking about, hey, let's get something to smile about right here.
Oh, we got Donk with the save. Maybe Laben can take it up the wall. Laben gets a nice 50. Jack with a shot. Oh, Laben with the clear. Let's see, Steady with another shot with a pass to Jack.
The
Jack got
infield
a nice pull.
pass. And Jack, we have a minute. And seeing a 1,000 point game is very uncommon, but I wouldn't put it past Jack right now. Let's go ahead and put that right there. 696, 3 goals, 2 assists, 1 save, 7 shots. This man is on the offensive prowl every time that ball is in. We're going a little trickery on the kickoff. The orange team, that might have been a ball that should have been left for Steady. Blue team could probably counter them. But there is one thing that I'm noticing the orange team is doing very well, and that's staying behind the ball and just being first to it if they have the boost. And if they don't have the boost, well, what do? They go take the blue team's boost, and that's what's putting them in these bad situations.
Jack with a nice air hit towards the net. Laben with a good save. Let's see what Matt's hit in the back again. We got a corner hit real quick. We got Steady with a shot back into the corner. What's Donk gonna do? Donk gets a nice 50. We got Matt on defense. Matt with a good save.
Got a pinch out, and it looks like the orange Donkmedaddy's freestyling as he gets the save. If they're going to be clear, and we have a Brazil. Donkmedaddy was going for a little freestyle catch. I mean, you're down. They're going for a freestyle. We see Dribbling go for it as well. Like that, you're down by, well, now you're down by 6, but before you're down by 5. At that point, they're just here to have fun. And for those who aren't in Rival, we do a weird thing where we just count numbers up, and this is probably the extent of that, where they're just kind of counting numbers at this point while they're playing the game, and they're going to go for the 8. They said, no, Brazil, we're just going to keep adding on as many as possible, and Penguin can't even believe it, saying, wow, in the chat that they're just going to score goals on them. No Brazil here. Steady saying he apologizing for it. Everybody, it's an uproar, folks. It's an uproar. Everybody go boo Steady in the chat. Boo Steady in the chat.
That's so demoralizing to have the Brazil and you're still losing, and then they score another one to lose the Brazil. That just makes you feel so bad about yourself, in my opinion. Let's see what the final stats are in this game.
Think of it. Whew. Donkmedaddy's at 148, Dribbling 315, Laben at 338. Then on the other side, the lowest player was DMAD 419, trumping everybody on the blue team. Steady at 650, and Jack just needed one more goal. Maybe Steady should give Jack the goal so he can have that 1,000. Either way, listen, it's all for fun. They're in here, like I said, they were out there freestyling with like a minute left, or the best to the ability for a rival freestyle. But what do you think needs to happen for the blue team, saying that they are taking it seriously?
I'm just looking at these like stats right now, and just the amount of shots the orange team has put onto the blue team is just there's such a big difference here. It's 6 on blue, and it's 4. What is that? 17 orange shots. That's an 11 shot difference right there, and there's not as many saves to compensate. So I think the blue team needs to step up their defense a little bit and maybe slow the ball down some and go for more controlled plays, and maybe they'll get some better shots or not lose by 7, hopefully. So
And
let's see what this next game puts us into.
we got some of them in the Twitch chat talking or whatnot. I went ahead and told them go ahead and start demoing Steady, because come on, we had a 7-1. We don't see it that much in RSC, but once you see it, it's a beautiful thing. And then you went ahead and ruined it, and we got an open net. Looks like there's a miscommunication.
We got Penguin with the early goal. What will it be blue team's game? Because I mean, orange got first goal kickoff last time, so now blue got first goal kickoff, so that means they're gonna win, right?
Hey, you're not wrong, Gavin. Exactly, they started off 5 seconds or maybe a little bit less goals in, and then they started hammering them until blue team was able to get one somewhere around the 4-0-3-0 round. But Dribbling in the chat, Twitch chat, did say he was turning on his monitor, and Laben said she was just giggling at what was happening. Like I said, all for fun here. Like I said, rival players, we're mean, but we're not as mean as you saw with the Premier League players.
Oh, we got Jack with a nice save. Oh, and blue team can't capitalize on it. Let's see, Matt with the 50. Penguin's holding it into their corner. Can Jack get it out? Oh, Penguin keeping it on their side. Steady with a good clear. Maybe Jack got a better clear. We got a nice
What
corner
a block
from
from
Matt.
Matt.
We got Laben with a nice mid pass. Matt intercepts. Ooh, we got Penguin with another corner. We got Donk watching the ball. He's watching it. Let's see. We got Laben with a good clear. We got Matt with another 50.
So I think blue team might have been trolling that first game. They're just kind of here because they are going an onslaught. And there's something that's different about them. They're actually being very comfortable with the ball. They're catching it whether they have 0 boost or 100 boost. And as I say that, Laban completely misses it. But it's okay. There's only one player down there. Yeah, I think the blue team just kind of settled in. They laughed off the first game, and they know they still got 3 if they win them all. But they still got a best of 5. Jazz going for the freestyle, going for the pass, for the shot. And here comes the second man, Donkmedaddy keeps him out, and we keep going 1-0. Another shot. Here comes Jack, one more shot. Jack with a dunk. Whew. Orange team just kept going and going for the 10 seconds, what probably felt like eternity for the blue team. You know what? If at any point I'm ever playing with a sub in an all-star game, I'm just let the sub do everything. Because it's right here. The subs are just doing the subs are showing off right now. At this point, let's go grab all the subs that played in the all-star games. D-Matt said, "Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get a go for somebody that's not the sub." No offense, D-Matt says, but I'm here for a reason too.
Oh my, it's as you said, it is Super Sub Saturday, I guess. Looking at that, Jack had a good pass to D-Matt right there, and the previous game with all the subs. Like they're just killing it today. Maybe they should have made the All-Stars list.
Dribbling Penguin, Laben the Penguin. They're gonna go ahead and get one right back. And it looks to me Orange has a little bit of a problem on their kickoffs. First game they were good, but now it's their turn to feel the onslaught when they're not doing anything right on kickoffs.
Let's see how this one goes. Oh, Orange actually won the kickoff this time. Let's see what
Penguin's got 100.
Oh, we got Jack with a nice block. Let's see, Matt's in the air. Maybe he goes for a flip reset or something. Oh, nothing. We got Laben with a good block. Got some nice defense here.
Ooh, Laben with a demo in the air. Call that the Italian battalion. They had the air defense on one. But it's going to be another dunk from Steady. Laben actually got to save, but Steady just kept going in a direction that he flipped, and the ball goes straight in with a little team bump. We'll just call that one a little rival freestyle. That's the best that we can do in this tier. Is bumping the other player into the ball and starting off a play.
We got a nice old kickoff right here. We got Steady with off the wall. What's he gonna do? Ooh. Anticipation. We got Laben with a good mid pass, but it went to Matt. We got Donkey doing a good block right here. Let's see. Laben's got a good clear. Can blue team do anything with this? Nice pass to
Blue team going for the infield passes.
Penguin just barely missed the shot. Let's see, Penguin's still challenging. Donkey, can he turn up? He cannot. Straight shot back into the net. Man, what do you think the blue team's struggling on? Because they're still losing somehow, and they're doing really great this game.
I think the blue team. So there's one thing. So dribbling comes from Mykonos, and then Donkmedaddy comes from the Polar Bears, and they are very significant on the infield passes. So is the Italian battalion, but a little bit more on the demo side. And I think they're trying to find those infield passes like they usually would with their teammates. Again, they just now playing. They might have played with each other previous seasons. That's what they're looking for. It's just not connecting. But the second they'll start connecting, there's a lot of actual open nets unless D-Matt or somebody's already sitting in the net. Right now, they're going to go right back at him. Here goes the top free shot for Laben. They go for the demo plays. Dribbling went straight for Steady. Soon as he saw the ball go in the corner and saw that D-Matt didn't have it, Dribbling puts his head down, goes straight for Steady, and it's just a tap in for Laben. Good attempt from Steady, but I think he was going to have to jump a little bit sooner if he wanted to get to that ball. Like, as I was talking about their play style, they actually implemented it well. The infield pass straight into the attempted demo. And right there, Donkmedaddy, like I said, I think they're in the stream because they're going for demos left and right now. But the orange team's going to get a putback off a misread by their own teammate trying to get, I think, was a redirect. Yep. Actually, no, Jack got the redirect off, and instead he just follows him up. A great 3-man passing play right there. And at this point in time, I think it's just whoever connects the passes and whoever doesn't get hit on the counter. I think every goal is, besides the kickoff goals, were just quick counters. And honestly, that is mostly what the rival is, because we think we're going fast because we think we're just as good as Premier League players, and the next thing you know, we're all in the corner next to each other trying to figure out what are we doing. And woof woof! Someone go ahead and clip that for Steady. Steady went ahead and said the same thing for me. Go ahead and put that. Someone record that for Jack. Jack can put that up on his wall. Show his kids, show his family, show his grandkids when he get them, because that was a passing play.
Add that for another score to the sub for the night.
At this point, I'm gonna have. Luckily, I got my box model. I'm gonna have to go back in and look at all the super subs that scored today, because they are just tearing it up right now. You got one from Jack. Jack's gonna try to get behind it. Jack's gonna go for it up. Dribbling's gonna go around. He's gonna look for a knockdown pass, but it looks like he runs out of boots. But he actually goes for it. But Laben Donkme went ahead and ran away. Jack's going for a little bit of a freestyle. Doesn't get it. D-Mat's gonna try to control it. He might go for a double. And it was an attempted double, I believe. And here we go. Can Blue get one going on front foot? Donkme's going for the catch. Dribbling's going up. I think Laben's gonna be sitting there, and Donkme accidentally gets the second touch to that. Ball to the ground. 3-5 in favor of the Solar team. Honestly, I think that was as even as it went. The drop of a pin, it could have went either way, and the stats actually look a lot closer now. So we're getting into the series. Everybody's brushing off a couple of the rust off of them. We know we all went and started playing Fortnite because OG Fortnite, and then Rocket Racing. So I think after this they're probably gonna go back to Rocket Racing, but for now they're playing a little bit of Rocket League, the actual Rocket League.
Man, how do you feel about this two down in a row in this best of 5? How do you think the Lunar team's feeling? What do you think they need to do to make a good comeback here? Because they'd have to do a reverse sweep at this point. What are your thoughts?
I think if, like I said, they just need to keep doing what they're doing. It's working, but just tying up on the defense a little bit. Both teams in this game should probably tighten up a little bit on the defense. More specifically, Lunar, that's what we got. 13 goals, 5 this game, 8 last game, so 13 goals in the span of 2 games. So just tying up a little bit on the defense. And after that, I think the reverse sweep is incoming.
Man, I would love to watch the reverse sweep right now. That would be amazing to see. That'd be such a feat for the Lunar side to just make such a comeback and just have been down 8-1 the first game and then losing the second game just barely by 2. Just a reverse sweep would be the coolest thing to watch right now, because I mean that'd be better than watching the playoffs, honestly.
So we got Just Laben, we got Jack kicking off. This is game 3 and could be possibly the final match unless blue team has something to say about it. They're going to go quick right off the backboard. Here comes Laben. Donkey's back there to chip it back up. No one's contesting. Never mind. D-Mat's going to contest. Dribbling going to be waiting in the corner. We might have a free shot on target, and it's Jack again. You know what? We just need to go ahead and make a whole highlight reel of this series for Jack. So you go ahead and show him why he needs to be in veteran, or why they need to start considering this man for MVP of next season if he stays in the rival.
Has somebody kept track of how many goals Jack has? I really want to know how many he's scored so far, being the sub in the All-Star game.
Jack went for another one. He said he's waiting for it. So I think Jack had 4 the first game, 2 the second game, and then so he has 7 goals in the span of 3 games. That is 2 goals per game.
We're going up. Ceiling hit.
Laben's going for the chip shot. Mata caught him off guard. Donkman's going to chip it up in the air. Here goes dribbling. Jack says, no, thank you. We're going back. They're going for a quick counter deep mat. But Just Laben says, we'll do the same thing. We'll block you off in the air. Steady's going to go for it again, but this time they didn't run into each other and the ball's up in the air. Dribbling's going to go into his one mains. If you guys don't know, Dribbling does play ones, so his movement might seem a little bit erratic at times. But right there, that's a little bit of a ones play. Donkmedaddy's going to dunk Donkey right on top of their heads. Dribbling went ahead, lost ball, went for the 50, and then Donkey just goes straight up. And let me tell you, it's just like that meme where you're just staring up looking at Donkey, because I've done it multiple times thinking he couldn't get to that ball.
Man, Donkme is such a good player in my opinion. I've got to play against him a couple times in a previous season, and he can just pop off whenever he feels like it sometimes. But from the looks of it, that first game he was not popping off, but now he is. So I can't wait to see more of him this game.
Like I said, playing with Donkey as well. I feel like Donkey kind of like, I wouldn't say he kind of trolls. He kind of plays around. But once he gets going, he gets going. But once he starts playing seriously, when I played the Polar Bears, listen, every time I looked up, he's doing something just like this. Like we couldn't get any air without, and no, they're gonna roll one each other, but they're gonna break out of it because his teammates. But Dribbling says he doesn't care about the roll one. He's gonna put it in. He said we're gonna at least get a game out of this. We're gonna get a game. His teammates were roll warning. Dribbling said no worries, I'll go 1v3 against him.
Dribbling coming in with a clutch lead real quick. We got 3:15 left. Let's see what's gonna happen.
That ball goes up. We know kickoffs have been their kryptonite. Here goes Donkmedaddy. Dribbling gonna go. He might go for the reset. Oh no, he's just gonna dribble straight over Jack, but Jack's just gonna sit there and wait for him. Oh, this might be open there. Donkey can't beat Jack to it, and Jack beats him again. At this point, I think it's just, it's something about tonight. I don't think it's about the super sub. I think somebody, did a little mystical spell and like said all the subs are just gonna be the MVPs of the series.
Man, I can't wait to see Jack play in Vet next season because that's what it looks like he's going to right now. That'd be a fun player to have on a team, but I don't know any of Vet players, so I cannot say how he'd perform.
Jack, what to say? Listen, if anybody in the stats committee is here, go ahead, look at this game and put Jack in Vet. And Jack going for a dunk, a reset dunk, would have been the icing on the cake. I think that would have demoralized the blue team. But back to the stats committee, listen, if you guys see Jack in a rival, go ahead and put in a mod mail and tell him, put that man to veteran. We got a little bit of double commit. Penguin's up. Ball's going down. Steady for the double. No. Jack's going to go in again. Jack actually has 100 in the tank, but he looks like he's going to go around. Beats two. Laben's going to knock it downfield. And we get it clear. They get some breathing room. Steady's going to hold on to the ball. Here comes Blue. Dribbling goes for the fake, but it ends up just getting sent straight over his head. Now Dribbling's going back the other way. How much does he have in the tank? Steady says, you don't have anything in the tank because I got the ball. Next thing you know, here we go. Jack's going back up. Jack's sitting, waiting for it to clear out. And I think Orange is now just kind of sitting back, letting them try to clear it, and then is gathering every ball that they can and going right at him with an aerial assault.
We got Steady with a nice block. We got Donkme with a good pass. We got Dribbling. We almost made that one. We got Laben with the pressure. We got Dribbling.
We got a 50. Donkme's up.
Donkey's applying pressure with a mid pass, and Jack's got an easy corner right there. That's just a good demo on Donk through the rotation.
Right now, both teams seem like they were just trying to get a hold of the ball and watching the other team get hold of it. We got Laben and Donkme. Donkme can't quite get the touches. He still has enough boost, but couldn't get the block either. It looks like Dribbling's gonna be by himself. He's got to be careful with this one. He only has 2 in the tank, which means this flip has to be superb, and it is. But he also loses to 100. Here we go. We got the boost starving game, but there is 100 over in that corner. But right now, the blue team can only think about clearing it, and Donkme does.
It's still 2-2 with 40 seconds left. Like, is this looking like the game the Blues gonna win? Or, I don't know. Look, we just got
the
so
composure.
Much
We got Donkme up. Right now, the ball's gonna drop. We got a bump on the back line. Here comes Laben. Dribbling, let's go. Gets the 100. Dribbling's gonna try to read it. It's another 50. He might get a second touch to it. He does. He might get a third touch to it. He does not. Donkme says, I'll get the third touch to it. And it might be an open net. Folks, if Jack gets to this, it's definitely a goal. No, he hits it off the crossbar steady. Now it's a save. Uh-oh. All the orange teams get up. If the blue gets one good clear, we can look at an easy 3-2 to blue. It was almost 3-2 to orange because no one's there. We got a flip reset from Jack. Whoever went by, I think that was Dribbling, said not today, and Donkme and Just Laben is going to let it hit the ground. We got our first overtime. of the entire night. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hope this goes for 15 minutes so we can laugh at them when they're talking about their Rocket League fatigue.
We got a good pinch at the start. We got some more blue pressure. What are they gonna do?
Dribbling with the
double.
Was that a? I don't know if Orange got a touch to help him. Let's see. Dribbling goes up. No, that's a clean double and a sharp
clean one
angle.
right over him for that overtime goal. And we're gonna go on to game 4.
Dribbling said he was gonna turn his monitor on, and he did just that, and leads in the Lunar with 457, 2 goals, 1 assist, 0 saves. But he says, "Who needs saves when you get the goals? Go get ahead with 4 shots."
This is looking like the most even and balanced game of them yet. Out of the 3 games that we've seen, it's been this close in points and goals. I can't wait to see game 4 because I'm hoping for the that lunar reverse sweep coming, baby. I want to see it. That'll be fun. What are your thoughts? Do you think they can do it?
We don't see a lot, but I think this actually we saw 2 last season in Rival, but we don't talk about the Hammerheads. But for this I think it would be good for Lunar to go ahead and get the reverse sweep. So Lunar has some pretty good players. Like I say, you have 100 RPV on your side. You don't want nobody talking bad about you because you didn't do much. But Laben is actually holding it down in the midfield. And listen, sometimes points don't mean a lot. Laben had a lot of touches on the ball, 1 assist, 1 save. But listen, folks, if you ever only have 90 points, just say that you touched the ball a lot in the midfield, and that's all that matters. But I think right now it's the Jack and Dribbling show, and at this point, I feel like it's whoever demos that other player first is what's going to open it up for them. And right now, we have a whole bunch of nut-uhs in the chat.
we got a good luck, have fun attempt. I'm hoping to see some more demo plays coming out of the blue team, maybe. I think if they get a couple of demo plays on like with their good pressure from last game, I think they can easily come out on top this game. Oh, we got a nice bump early on, straight to Donk with the easy control. Jack stole it from him.
We actually have a card change from Jack. Jack's going to the kind of bright yellowish Finnick. I prefer not something like that, but go off, Jack. I don't too much like bright colors. I try to turn those off, especially with my monitor, so I don't get blinded. But maybe this opens up even more mechanical, Jack.
Man, I can't really tell too well with colors. I play with colorblind mode the whole time, but I can't tell some colors apart. So like, I'll see people's blue cars and it'll be straight gray. Like, I don't know. But I like the change up from the Finnick to the Octane here because I personally like the Octane. Ooh, Donk with the easy goal right over Jack.
Donkmedaddy says donk him on top of the head again. 1 minute into the game, and we are up 1-0 blue. The reverse sweep now seems very possible.
Yeah, I was just saying earlier, Donk's such a good player, but he wasn't performing too well. I guess he's warmed up now. He turned on his monitor too. So let's see some good hope out of this blue team. They're already winning already too, so that's a lot better than most of the games that they played so far.
I said, Donkme might not be saying it in the Twitch chat. He might be in there. He might have heard what we were talking about. He's not performing. He's going to show us a performance now.
I can't wait to see some more performance from Donk. Maybe Laben with that 100 SPV. Oh, Donk.
Right now, what a dunk from D-Man. We got somebody off the backboard. Orange is going for freestyles. Somehow the ball's still going. Dribbling gets it out, but it's an open net. No, it's off the sidebar. And right now, we're playing a little bit of amateur ball, folks.
We got Donk with the mid pass. We got Dribbling took control. Just got a 50. I'm hoping to see some more like clippable shots at this point in this game. I want to see some good flip resets because I've seen these players. They all can do that pretty much. And
that's one thing that we talked about in Premier. They're consistent, so if they go for a flip reset, it's a flip reset. In Rivals, sometimes we'll see somebody go for a flip reset and they're hit it once and they do it 3 more times and they completely miss every time. going for a mustard flip. Didn't get quite enough mustard on it, but they're gonna keep going. 0 boost from steady, and now it's like Orange is gonna try to hold it down. But I think before we started casting again, we say you're moving up to rival, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna move up to rival. I'm not entirely certain yet. I'm waiting for Monday to come out. If y'all don't know, the RTL is coming out Monday, so y'all can see your new tier list if you got a new one or not.
And folks, for those tuning in, if you're a draft eligible, just your first season, like I said, Monday, a little bit of advertising there. See, we can do this. We got the casting down. A little advertisement on the side.
Just a little
But
advertising.
yeah,
Monday is also
going
the
into
combine.
it. Oh yeah, make sure you're doing good vibes, steady. Anyways, going into that, yeah, for those coming to the rival tier, it's all fun and games. As you can see, they're all goofing off. 95% of the time, they're also goofing off on match days. They're still playing serious, but they will still say goofy stuff in the chat. So never try to take it too much to heart. And dribbling goes with a ones play. But I'm pretty sure somebody went for a demo play. It was Donkmedaddy that went around, made D-Mat jump, and then dribbling just tucks it away.
That's awesome. Just a heads up for if anybody doesn't know, Combine's the start this week on Monday, December the 11th at 9 o'clock. So if y'all want to hopefully get scouted for a new team, or if you're DE, get a team in general, hit up the Combines in RSC.
And for those coming in, and if you don't know what RSC is or hasn't signed up, you can still sign up. I believe you can still sign up a little bit late, but we'll double check on that one. But yeah, you sign up a little bit late, and hop in. It's real fun. Like I say, if you never got into a competitive league, this is actually a real good place to start.
Sign-ups close January 1st of next year.
And while we were talking, dribbling Penguin going after him, but Donkmedaddy donks him one more time. 49 seconds left. Listen, you called it, a reverse sweep if they get going. Yeah, once they get going, we got the reverse sweep. Everybody get your broomsticks out, but we're not looking at a sweep. We're looking at a reverse sweep.
I mean, as I said, Donks got warmed up. Penguin's like obviously warmed up at this point. We just gotta, we got Laben holding it down as the anchor of the team pretty much, and we got Donk and Penguin on offense, and it's looking like they're gonna make this game 5 for us. And what a spectacle we got going on.
Jack going for a pre-jump. We got a bump on the backfield, and let's go into a little bit of stat play right now. So Jack is sitting at 130. What a save by just Laben. Like you said, holding it down on the anchor man. But Jack has 0 shots, and maybe this is what the orange team is missing, because when Jack's shooting, the blue team's got to go save him. Dribbling throwing off the backboard. Can Jack get a shot before this is even over? And we're going to go with no, it was dunked. Actually, that one registers, so he gets a shot on target, but one shot on target actually spells doom for the solar side.
What a 3-0 win for blue team. They held them to 0 goals, which they've not done yet this game at all. And they're making that comeback of it's 2-2 right now in a best of 5. So
And then dribbling just kissed somebody in the chat, folks. So we'll let you know that one. And Jack say with sass, and it's getting a little bit sassy in the chat. But let's go to dribbling. Dribbling 614, double MVP from the last game and this game. Donkmedaddy with 484, just Laben with 174, but 2 saves, 1 shot on target. Like I said, being an anchor. Again, points mean nothing if you're doing everything right. And let's look at this stat line: 12 shots, but they concede none. That's a spectacle in itself, right there.
Then we got Jack surprisingly sitting at 0 goals that game, which is new for him. But we're about to head into game 5 right here, and let's see if the Lunar team could get a reverse sweep, which we're hoping for right here. I called it earlier. They're getting that reverse sweep on us.
Hey, listen, folks. If you've been here this whole time, hey, we have 2 best of 5s, and this is what we're looking at right here. And technically, if Lunar wins this, Premier doesn't have a division or doesn't have tier, or not. They have a tier. They don't have divisions, so they don't have a Solar Lunar. But technically, Lunar would have won both Premier and the rival for the night. both coming back after being down, facing match point, except that the Lunar side and rival has faced it 3 times. This is their 3rd time. Can they get out? Dribbling, stop moving. His mouse disconnected. Is he playing mouse and keyboard? It's open. Donkmedaddy's donks him again. Says, you try to outpace me? No, thank you. I'll outpace you.
His mouse disconnecting doesn't even matter when he's got Donk as a team. Like he's already there. Let's hope his mouse is connected again. He turned on his monitor.
Dribbling is still sitting there.
No,
Just hits him right in the nose. I did not know Dribbling was a mouse and keyboard player. Hopefully he can just hurry up. And it looks like Steady's just going to join him. It's a 2v2 match. He's typing, but he can't move without that mouse. Hopefully he can plug it in. And we got a goal for JustLaben Donkmedaddy at 2v2. Dribbling says he can't boost, he can't jump, he can only drive without his mouse. So right now we're in a little bit of a 2v2, guys. He can't jump either. He can't do anything, folks. He can only drive and just kind of sit there. And he says he's back. But it looks like Dogman and JustLaben says you're good. You can go back to being Dribbling. Comes back with a vengeance, takes it out on DMAT. I wonder if DMAT went into his room and just unplugged his mouse. Are they roommates? Steady gets a shot on target. DMAT's gonna try to slow down Donkmedaddy. Goes straight across. Jack is sitting there. It's a 1-2, but he's gonna get a go. No, he tries to go for the pass. No one's there. DMAT still 100. He's gonna go for it, but he's gonna try to take us back to Steady. Somebody completely missed. That was Laben that just missed. Dribbling sits in front of him, gets it back. Jack's going for another corner, but Orange is getting a whole bunch of opportunities while they're on the prowl, but nobody's sitting there. Jack's going for another shot. This might be an own goal. No, wait a minute. This is going to be a quick counter. Steady's by himself. It's a 1v3. We're going back. Dribbling towards the corner. No goal. And Dribbling go ahead and kills Jack as well coming out. We got a double tap. Dogme's going to try to put back in. No goal. Laben gets bumped. Laben gets bumped right into a 50. DMAC gets it over Dribbling. And now we're going to take a little bit of a breather, folks.
We went from crazy orange pressure to crazy blue pressure, and it's just back and forth this whole game right now. But Blue's holding the lead at 2-0, so Orange gotta step it up a little bit, or else they're gonna get the reverse swept real quick.
Like I said, JustLaben's gonna go up. JustLaben's taking 2 with him. It's a dunk. JustLaben said, "I'm gonna let them carry me to game 5, and then I'm gonna show you why I have 100 RPV." Took both of them to the air, gets over one, and gets the dunk on the other, splits them. Like a 7-10 split in bowling, completely splits them.
I guess this is why Laben got the MVP of the season. Because I mean, this is being an anchor player and being able to come out and just pump some goals in the end. Like that's just what you really want in a teammate.
You got to reset. Dribbling completely yeets Jack off the back wall. And let's go into a little more stat plays. So 8-1 the first game. And then I believe it 5-3 in favor of Solar the second game. Third game, 3-0. Or no, 3-2 in overtime. And then fourth game, 3-0. And then this one is 3-0. That is 7 unanswered goals. Orange needs to find a goal real quick and get this momentum back. Jack's actually going to get it. And what did we say? If Jack gets a goal, the Orange team starts rolling. And Jack is right back on top of the stat line for the Orange team. Let's see if it's going to become that Jack show. Can he get 2 goals in 2 minutes, or can this Solar team in general get 2 goals in 2 minutes?
I'm looking for this Lunar team to get 4 more real quick and get the Brazil that they wanted from game 1.
I can see the blue team scoring 4 goals and they all get 100 boosts and sit in the net. One sits in the blue net, one sits in the orange, so orange doesn't try to ruin it, and they just play it that way. And let me tell you, I've been Brazil before, and the team actually did that, so that's why I am bringing that to you guys right now. We got DMAC going up. He got the air dribble bomb. He's by himself. Can't get the dunk. That was a double commit, but Jack's going to go try to put a shot. Does he have enough boost to get the double tap down? Does get the double tap down. Steady's going to turn around. And I think for the orange team to also get going, Steady's going to have to get going here. Like, Jack's doing what he's supposed to. DMAT is usually the anchor man. Nothing against DMAT, but if Steady's not getting any shots, getting any goals, then they kind of slow down here.
We're just watching the blue just pumping them. just like putting up pressure all game right now because they're holding this lead. But we got Jack with a nice
Oh, that
a
might
nice
be that's actually
dribble.
off target, but they gotta watch this bounce. Here we go. It's a double whiff from the rival team for both rival players. And listen, that is rival in a nutshell. 1 second, we're gods, and that might have been an accidental bump, and it's steady that put that in the net. We're gonna have to watch this from the replay standpoint. Steady jumps up. Oh, that is a that looks like a ghost touch in my eyes. But listen, hey, if we can get an overtime in game 5, I'm here for it. A little bit more Rocket League on RSC stream.
I'm hoping that we don't get an overtime because I want to see this easy reverse sweep for the blue team. It's like I like both sides, but I want to see this reverse sweep. Get the underdogs going in for the win. We got dribbling almost had that good redirect right there.
Dribbling having confidence to go up with as much boost as possible. Donkmedaddy tries to put it back in. Dribbling's going to go for another. Laben's just kind of in the prowl. Gets a bump. Donkme's actually waiting for that shot. He's just going to clear it back out. Is anybody upfield? Laben's upfield on top. We got a double tap. There's no one back there but Dribbling. Dribbling might have to hold it down. Actually, he gets his chip up with 60. He's going for the double tap. He misses it. Donkme goes for one, and there's nothing on target. 5 seconds left. Jack has nothing in a tank. Somebody's got to take it off. He just picked up 100. But it looks like it's going to go into the net. 4-2. Gamma calls it reverse sweep in favor of the Lunar.
And with Laven scoring the last goal, I think it just comes to a perfect, poetic end.
Very poetic indeed. Congratulations to the Lunar side for winning this season's All-Star matchup. And even though Laban had 3 goals, the 4 saves for Donkmedaddy puts him on top. But listen, if we could go all night, if we had a best of 7, and this was the championship, I'll be here for it. But we don't, folks. But
Man,
overall, who is it? No, I don't share. Oh, okay.
not
But all
good.
right.
What's that?
So Gemma, how did you feel about this? What did you think? What did you think went right for Lunar after that second game?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure they just decided to turn on their keyboard and mouse for the first time instead of leaving it unplugged, and he started going in. And I see some amazing plays really fast from multiple people on the blue team. And I really wanted the reverse sweep and they gave it to me. So I love the rival tier because it's very unpredictable, but also people have mechanics, so it's actually kind of fun to watch.
Yeah. Moving on. So, who do you think is the series MVP? For me, I'm gonna be honest. They did. Me and Just Laban did pop off at the end, but I think dribbling's my first, and Jack's my second. Dribbling got them going.
I think it was dribbling overall for blue. And then for Orange, I think it had to go for the super sub. That man hit goal after goal, but he just started to lack somehow at the end. And I don't know what happened to him. He just wasn't playing well enough to keep up anymore. He went from having 13 or more goals to then not scoring any at all in the past 2 games.
Yeah, I
So
think Jack had
I don't know.
double-digit scoring, and then they just kind of I don't know, maybe just kind of fizzled out. Everybody gets Rocket League fatigue, but we're gonna give it to Dribbling Penguin for being our series MVP.
I think that's a good choice, and that was just a great game to watch, and I hope everyone else enjoyed.
All right, before we go off, again, we'll go over with them one more time. What is happening Monday, my friend?
What's happening Monday? We have combines in the off season, which will help you get either placed better or scouted onto a team for this upcoming season 19. Combines are every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And we do have breaks during the Christmas times because we don't really want anybody to go Rocky League over Christmas. So we'll have a break a little bit, and then we'll get back to a few more combines, and then signups close on the 2nd of January, and then our draft is on the 15th of January as well, and transactions open on the 8th, and that's the important dates for anybody who's not a GM or an AGM in my opinion. But this looks like we got 9 combine dates. We got the 12th. We got next week. Then we got the week after that, and then we come starting backing up in early January for combines. And that'll be like the intro to the season and some off-season fun 6-man type stuff.
Thank you, Gammas. So we're not going to hold you guys any longer. My name is Carnage Wolf Fight with my right hand man Gamma. Thank you guys for showing up for the stream, cheering on the premiere and the rival All Stars. And we will see you guys around in the RSC chat. And hopefully, if you're in rival, we'll see you guys there.
Awesome. Thank you all. Have a good night.